President Trump reunites with his Egyptian counterpart, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. They covered issues ranging from fighting ISIS to saving Egypt's flailing economy. It comes during a critical week of diplomacy in Washington. Correspondent Wyatt Goolsby has more from the White House. Good evening, Wyatt.
Lauren, good evening. President Trump says the U.S. will work with Egypt to fight terrorism in the region. For his part, President el-Sisi, who is a former general turned politician, says he appreciates President Trump's unique personality. Their meeting could mark a new beginning for the U.S.-Egypt ties after years of lukewarm relations under President Barack Obama.
President Trump welcomes President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi to the White House with a handshake. It's a visit some in Egypt are calling historic.
We are very much behind President el-Sisi. He's done a fantastic job in a very difficult situation. We are very much behind Egypt and the people of Egypt.
Trump wants partners in the fight against ISIS. El-Sisi in turn wants help, specifically on military aid, in designating the Muslim Brotherhood as a terrorist group, and on restoring ties between the U.S. and Egypt. Former President Obama kept el-Sisi at arm's length after the Egyptian leader rose to power in 2013. As defense minister, he led the military's ouster of the Islamist Mohamed Morsi. Other Western nations like France have protested el-Sisi. Many are critical of his poor human rights records, as he's cracked down on political opponents. But Trump's relationship with el-Sisi is different. The president first met him at New York's Plaza Hotel last fall before winning the Oval Office. At the time, he called the Egyptian president a fantastic guy and said they had good chemistry.
We need to cooperate with the Egyptians. We have to.
Joshua Meservey, an expert in Africa and the Middle East, says Egypt is vital to a successful and stable Middle East.
Historically, Egypt has been the major Arab nation that has made peace with Israel and has facilitated other Arab nations making peace with Israel. That's obviously hugely important to the United States.
According to the CIA, 10% of Egyptians are Christian, mostly Coptic Orthodox. That church has been a staunch ally of el-Sisi, largely because of his efforts to fight ISIS and to protect Christians in the Sinai Peninsula from persecution. Lauren?
White, the president is meeting with other world leaders this week. Who can we expect?
Yes, Lauren, the president will welcome the King of Jordan to the White House on Wednesday. They'll talk about the fight against ISIS in Syria and Iraq. Then on Friday, he will welcome Chinese President Xi Jinping to his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida. North Korea will be tops on that issues, along with trade and territorial disputes in the South China Sea. Lauren?
Wyatt Goolsby reporting from the White House. Thank you, Wyatt.